The life and downfall of Nicolás Maduro. For 13 years, he was the face of the Bolivarian Revolution, a man who survived assassination attempts, mass protests, and global sanctions to remain the undisputed leader of Venezuela. But on the 3rd of January, 2026, the defiant reign of Nicolás Maduro came to a sudden, cinematic end. Today, we look at the life of the former bus driver who became a president, and the extraordinary military operation that led to his downfall. Don't forget to subscribe to Nelson's Story Hub if you enjoyed the video. Nicolás Maduro Moros was born in 1962 in Caracas, growing up in a working-class family with deep roots in labor activism. His father was a prominent union leader, and Maduro followed in those footsteps early. He didn't take the traditional path of a politician. He never graduated from university. Instead, he became a bus driver for the Caracas metro system. It was here, in the Transit Workers Union, that Maduro honed his skills as an organizer. In the early 90s, his life changed forever when he joined the movement of a charismatic young paratrooper named Hugo Chávez. When Chávez was imprisoned after a failed coup in 1992, Maduro and his future wife, Cilia Flores, campaigned tirelessly for his release. This unwavering loyalty earned him a spot in Chávez's inner circle, a bond that would eventually carry him to the highest office in the land. As Chávez rose to the presidency in 1999, so did Maduro. He served as a legislator, then Speaker of the National Assembly, and finally as Foreign Minister for 6 years. By 2012, as Chávez battled terminal cancer, he made a historic announcement. He named Maduro his vice president and his chosen successor. Chávez told his followers, "Vote for Maduro as president. I ask you from my heart." When Chávez died in 2013, Maduro took the mantle. He won a razor-thin, contested election, promising to continue the socialist Bolivarian revolution. But he inherited a country on the brink. Oil prices, the lifeblood of the Venezuelan economy, began to plummet, and the man who once drove buses was now steering the nation toward a historic economic collapse. The later years of Maduro's presidency were defined by crisis. Hyperinflation, severe shortages, and the migration of millions of citizens turned his government into a global pariah. Despite this, he held on to power through a combination of military loyalty and contested elections in 2018 and 2024, which much of the world called fraudulent. But the final blow didn't come from a ballot box. It came from a federal indictment in the United States. In 2020, the US charged Maduro with narco-terrorism, alleging he led the cartel of the Suns to flood America with cocaine. For years, Maduro mocked these charges from the safety of Caracas. That safety vanished on the 3rd of January, 2026. In a pre-dawn raid, US Special Forces executed Operation Absolute Resolve. Low-flying helicopters and explosions rocked the capital as elite operators breached Maduro's compound. In less than 3 hours, the mission was complete. Maduro was seized, placed on a transport plane, and flown directly to New York. Today, the 5th of January, 2026, the man who once ruled from the Miraflores Palace is being held in a federal detention center in Brooklyn. He is the first head of state in decades to be captured on foreign soil and brought to the US to face criminal charges. From the driver's seat of a Caracas bus to the center of a global geopolitical storm, the story of Nicolás Maduro is now in the hands of the courts. For Venezuela, a new and uncertain chapter begins. What is your take on the capture of Nicolás Maduro? Is this justice, or a dangerous escalation? Share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the events changing our world.